Starting this summer, people all across the country will be able to dial 3 simple numbers when they're dealing with a mental health emergency. The goal is to make getting immediate help as easy as calling 911. Brian Gott with Monarch Mental Health Services is here and is here to explain how that national hotline will work. So, Brian, people can dial 988, and actually you can already do that here in the Charlotte area.
That's right. In some markets, the number is available already. And I dialed 988 earlier today just to find out if that actually went to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. And it actually did go directly to them. But it's important to note that all across the country, the live date is actually July 16th. So it may not be available in every market, but currently it's available in Charlotte. And also, people can also call the 1-800 helpline throughout the country currently today also.
Okay, and so why was there a need to sort of simplify that line, do you think? It's kind of almost like the 911 for mental health emergencies.
That's exactly right. I remember when 911 was adopted, and before that, you had to call your local police department. And now, after a while, people just got used to having that 911 number to call. Well, this is going to be the same sort of thing. Instead of having to call, and I have to look at this because I don't remember the number, 1-800-273-8255, you just have to simply dial 988. And after a while, people will learn that number, and it'll be much easier for people to get help when they're in a crisis or they need help from substance use disorder, or there's some other problem in their life that they need to speak to a counselor about. And it actually diverts calls from 911, and it diverts people from going to the emergency room if they can have that simple number to call that's easy to remember.
Yeah, and get that help quickly. That is the biggest goal. What impact do you think that kind of simplifying that will have in the Charlotte area and even across the country?
Well, I think that it's going to be of a tremendous benefit to people in the Charlotte area and across North Carolina. And, when I called that number, just out of curiosity, I called just to find out what the call would be like and what the experience would be like. And it was just really just a couple of minutes before I spoke. I was actually able to speak to a counselor directly who knew, and this is, I think, the important part. She knew that I was calling from North Carolina. And 80% of the people who call are calling for either counseling, mental support, or they're calling for additional resources. And because she knew I was calling from North Carolina, she could easily be able to set me up and provide me with the right resources to help me where I'm at in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah, that is incredible. So how do you think that we've changed our views of mental health and the importance of having that access? Of course, the past 2 years we've been dealing with the pandemic, and we know that mental health has really been a focus. So how have we changed our views of this?
Yeah, well, first of all, partners like ours, like Queen City News, has really helped us get this message out about mental health during the pandemic. And during the pandemic, we've seen huge increases in depression and anxiety and other issues related to people who are just struggling getting through life with this pandemic. There's also a lot of other things going on. A year or so ago, it was the election. Now we've got the war going on, and we've just got these increasing mental health issues. And we've also had a lot of sports figures and celebrities who have stepped up and said that they've got mental health challenges. And that's helped kind of lower the stigma and raise the level of conversation about mental health. And I think people are starting to talk about mental health a lot more than they used to.
Yeah, and of course it's hard to talk about, but when you see people on TV talking about it, it makes it a lot easier to just open up and maybe ask some questions, get some resources. Speaking of resources, the last question here, Brian, before we have to let you go. If someone is interested in working with you guys, how can they reach out?
Well, you can reach out to us through our website, monarchnc.org. That's monarchnc.org.
All right, Brian Gott with Monarch Mental Health Services here in the Charlotte area. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.